Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 7 to the Sky. Always I need to think before I speak. So yeah, today we have a lot of work to do. And I've just recovered from a serious heart attack, in-game of course, because we are, well, right now we are not there, and I've run out of mana. I see, so I don't have night vision anymore. But I was all the way down here, as you can remember. We had some lava production for our mob farm, which I had forgotten about, so I just knocked this guy out, and I then knocked out one of these guys and started to, let's see, okay, we have the hover on. So I started falling and falling and falling and falling, but then I saved myself just as I was about to start taking damage, but that's all the way down to negative, what is it, 50, 60 something? So we have a lot of space below us actually, which means that I'm gonna take a minute, grab all the cobblestone I can find. Let's turn off the jetpack, and I'm gonna make a safety layer underneath our platform, so I don't so I never have to fall down again. So I just disassembled, so we have 4 extra superheating element and crucibles. I think we're gonna use those along with some of the dynamos. We're gonna make a few more of these, and we're gonna use that for today's project, which is gonna be Applied Energistics. Yes, finally. And we did a live stream. Let's go upstairs. Let's do a quick sleep. And during the live stream, we set up a small tree farm, which has already generated almost 3,000 logs for us, and which is nice. This is still temporary. We're gonna move all this stuff today, I reckon, all this stuff, because these are loaded chunks out here, up to around here somewhere. And if we're gonna have things out here that's loaded, let's at least make sure it's something useful. So we're gonna move all that stuff. This is not loaded, and it still have generated more than enough, so we're gonna probably move this one also. And I'm gonna put that somewhere down this line and try and make it neatly and organized. But we got some bees. We had some magnificent help from some of the viewers on our last stream. Very helpful guy. Can't remember his name at the moment, but thank you. He had lots of skills and knowledge, so he gave us some tips on how to get the bees, which was very nice. He tipped us about a gas burner generator, which we also tested, and we also did a big reactor build. I'm gonna put the stream in the playlist eventually. Here we are. So we did this one. This is a 11 by 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we also have one layer in the floor. And this generates, what did we get to, 58,000 RF per tick. It's currently doing nothing. It's been standing like nothing for several days, because this guy, this little buddy here, keeps up. And apparently my magnet is on. So we have a small system. This is basically the HDPE pellet system. So we have a separator that creates for us some hydrogen. And this is oxygen. So we could basically, if we wanted, try and pipe that thing downstairs. But I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. We have to go all the way through there and down. But we could. And we then do a small cactus farm that makes biofuel in a pressurized reaction chamber. Creates then for us the ethylene gas, which is we have a surplus of actually, and piped it into a cube, and the cube is of course connected through the same input as our reactor. Let's do this. We can just fly up to our top floor, and where we then have our cubes So it comes over there, and into our input line. So now we are basically keeping up on power production. We also started the sieves on the stream, these guys and those guys, and that made everything go bollocks up. So we ran out of oxygen real quick after the stream, but we are now... I've shut everything down again. The only thing that's running at the moment is dust, just to keep the production of redstone, glowstone, and a few other things going. But that's also one of the things we're gonna eventually have to do. We're gonna rip everything out and redo it. But first things first, let me clean out my inventory, let me feed the flowers, and let me do some quick research on the Applied Energistics, and I'll be right back. Okay, do we have a water bucket? We do. So we have some fluix dust, need a stack of sand, and we need to make fluix crystals, which in the beginning is done by making fluix seeds, which is dust and sand, and you put it in water and you have to wait 20 real life minutes. So, magnet off, water, and we do this and that, it's a boink, and then we get 2 stacks, and then we have to do like this and like this, and this, these are some special items, they will not despawn, so they'll just stay there. And in the meantime, I have created for us an energy acceptor, which is now online. We have created a few quartz fiber, but before we can make the, what's it called, fluix cable, these guys, we need to wait for the crystals to finish, which is, well, 20 minutes. Maybe I should just check the time. Okay, so it's a little after 10 AM my time. So let's take a quick look. So we are doing that, and I did look up these guys, which you can do in an inscriber, and one of the early things we had to make was an inscriber. So if you put that next to it, it should have some power. Online, yes. And let's see on the recipes. We need iron plate, silicon, and skystone dust. I think we have some iron plates. Iron plate. How about silicon? We have 2. Okay. And it said skystone dust, which we should have a healthy amount of. Perfect. So we should just be able to plop these guys in here. And it should start doing its thing. Excellent. So I'll go ahead and I'll finish the presses. We'll do as we've done before. We'll make 3 silicon presses and 1 of each of the others. Inscribers in place. In a quick side note, quick and easy way for silicon is to just fire up some quartz. And if you've been playing along and doing what I do, which is go huge, we have 439,000 of these guys. So we are set. So I just took 4 stacks and threw it in here, and it was done in less than 3 seconds, which is cool. These guys are not finished yet, about 10 to 13 minutes left. So we gotta wait for that, and then we need processors. Alright, so these are like before, so we're gonna have to grab a stack of diamonds, let's grab a stack of gold, and a stack of these bad boys. How did I get these again? Sieving, crushed skystone dust, so that's also something we have to set up. Anyways, first things first, inscriber. And if we then do a logic press, we can just put ingots in there and it'll bake it for us. So I'm gonna have to spend a few minutes to craft a bunch of these guys. A new very good feature in these guys is that you can now insert from basically almost any side. All the sides that are marked like this can be used as an input, it seems. So that's basically every side except the front, it seems, which is brilliant because we can then hopper feed these guys. And also earlier versions in the first increment, or the basic inscribe, or whatever you want to call it, you could not stack multiple items. You had to always put them out, take them out before you could make some new ones. You had to make a hopper underneath into a chest and then let the items feed all the way through before it made the next one. So it's a big improvement for the mod, I think. I love it. So we are making very good progress. So yeah, we will soon have sorry, our processors ready. Alright, my friends, we are making some progress. So, inscribers upgraded. Yeah. So we have all the silicon in the world. We're gonna do, let's see, let's try and just do like that, and we'll do this, and we'll set these guys to extract. For now, we have some MU controllers. I just put 2 up here. Added some glass cable to these guys. So one glass cable can do 8 channels. That means they can do 8 of these. Inscribers, they get power from these, they don't take up channels. And what we basically just want to do next is, like, if we put one there and we put in a crafting terminal, and this is basically our network, but we don't have any storage yet. So that's our next order of business. Where should we, well, we'll put that in here for now. We'll put the silicons. Let's just do like this, for instance, to begin with. So we have 3 for silicon, we have 3 for crafting the circuits, so we need 1 more inscriber eventually, but we'll do that when we put it up for good. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's just grab 3 more of these also real quick, and we do this. Boom, bam, boom, it's done. I love it when it goes so fast. This is my favorite furnace, and we'll just throw these guys in here so they can do some work while we work. So at Applied, let's start with 1K. This guy, we're gonna need, I think, let's start with 27. We ran out of something. We ran out of quartz and redstone. Okay. Regular quartz. Yeah, I can use regular or charged. I always use a regular because charged are a bit harder to come by. So let's do this and that. Put the redstone in here. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. The rest of these guys. So we have 15. That's 20. I think 27 is the magic number. Or 27 of these, if I remember correctly. And we'll do to find the 4K. We are missing quartz glass, which are missing regular glass. We have lots of glass, and I just checked this earlier. We can use the Tinker's glass, which we kind of accidentally made almost 10,000 of. So let's drop these guys in there. Let's keep 1 on hand, and we said 4K. If you press this one, enabled, I didn't... well, I knew you could do it in Applied Energistics, but I really didn't pay attention to this in the integrated dynamics. But if you synchronize this, whenever you search there, you also search in the JEI, which is a game changer, basically. So we want that, and it's using Tinker's Conscious Glass. Yeah, so let's make a stack. Excellent, and 4K. Press that, and we do this. You should get 9. Yeah. 3 times 9 is 27, so that's so we should now have no more 1Ks in our system. So we'll put these guys in there, and the next item is the not 14K, that's another thing, it's the 16K. This guy. That should give us 3 of this one. Perfect. And that should give us 164k. So 27 is the magic number. Boom. I hope, well, we're gonna do this a million times. We made that one. We made a 4k. We also made a 16k, but it didn't recognize it. So, well, that's how we do it anyways. So let's reset that K, and we see 64 items, storage cell, fluid storage cell, chemical, no, portable, no. We want this one, which requires a storage cell. Well, we can just do that and that. And we can plop this bad boy into here. And now we can right click Why is it giving us items? Oh yeah, probably, maybe he reads these guys. 10? No. He can't read chest. So he must be reading these guys somehow. And we can actually pick out with them. Strange. Where does he find these 6? Very strange. Because we have a bunch up here. And these are pulled out as fast as they are produced. So we shouldn't be able to read this stuff. Very, very strange indeed. But whatever. He is reading some stuff somewhere, and I can pull them out. So I don't know where they come from. These guys in there, calculation, we'll put that in here. And the tinker glass we'll put in there for now. Then cell anchors, so maybe we have some of this stuff. Let's wrap away what we don't need. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, I don't know, let's start with 9 more times to fill this one up, and then we'll probably tear this crap down and dump everything into this guy. Well, we have returned. First set of drives is done. I put a random cable across our floor to connect to our major storage, which gives us access to all those items, which is cool. Sort by number of... yeah, sort that way, please. That's better. And we have a crystal growth chamber for when we want to make more of the fluix things. Quick demo. Boom, which you remember gives us 2 of these seeds. And we can pop the seeds in here. And they are way quicker than the 20 minutes which is required when we do it over here. So, I think this is fast approaching the end for today. Oh, big coughing attack. Sorry about that. And in preparation of next episode, I'm probably gonna move this. We'll bring it up to our kind of reception area. And we'll have it... I'm guessing this is like the center of the building. And so around this area, we'll have the controller blocks. We'll have the... for dense energy cells in the middle, which will keep everything nice and smooth. And I've prepared a quick little extra energy setup here in the bottom. So I started with the 4 crucibles that we had laying around, but I had to make 4 more for a total of 8 in order for the lava production to keep up with 4 dynamos, which have the resonant integral component, 2 auxiliary reaction chambers, and 1 multi-cycle injectors. That means each does 480, which is 960 times 2, so that's almost 2000 RF per tick. And of course a energy cell for a buffer. So we'll have a power pipe from this into the energy acceptor, into the dense cables and all that stuff. And we'll make some kind of room in dividers and walls up here where we'll put our drives and some of the cool stuff. But first we gotta get the ME system up here, then we have to remove all this here junk again and make it look nice. But I'll do some of that stuff behind off camera until next episode. So if you enjoyed Applied Energistics, feel free to leave a thumbs up, always appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.